going on, guys? PlayStation 3 custom firmware update video for you. Me in this video, I'm actually going to be downgrading. Right now I'm running the REBUG 4.82, the light version CEX based custom firmware. There's no DEX based custom firmware for 4.82 yet, and there's a lot of compatibility issues with some of the homebrew apps. I noticed that my React PSN does not work on 4.82. So I'm going to downgrade to 4.81, and then I'm going to continuously downgrade to see what the latest version is, to see what this new version of React PSN works on. But for the time being, we're going to be focusing on 4.81.2 DREX and REX based custom firmwares. Now, the REX base here, this is a CEX base, and this is the originated DEX base, which is the demo custom firmware. The reason why it's called REX is because using the REBUG toolbox you can swap back and forth between CEX and DEX based custom firmwares. So what you're going to do is plug in a USB drive, and we're going to select it right here, as you can see. And what you're going to do is you're going to create a new folder called PS3, so PS3 all in caps, and open that folder up, and you're going to create another folder called Update, all capital letters. Okay, and then once you've done that, this is where you're going to copy your update file to. So for me particularly, I'm going to be taking the CEX based version of it and copying this over. So I'm just going to copy that over to the USB. The links will be in the description below in this video as well, just to let you know. Both separate. They'll be labeled CEX and DEX based upon what system you're running, and be sure to not install DEX over your CEX or your CEX over your DEX, because you might brick your console, and you don't want to do that either. So allow this to copy over like so, and then we're just going to have to rename the file after this, which I'll be showing you in a moment. Okay, so now that that file is copied over, what we're just going to simply do is we're going to rename our file here as the from REBUG 4.81.2 REX. We're just going to delete all of that and just leave it as PS3 updat.pup. And that's pretty much it. So now we can just go and head over to the PlayStation 3. Alrighty, so here we are at the PlayStation 3, and what you're going to do is you're going to plug your USB into your PlayStation 3, obviously, and what you're going to do is just simply select System Update. If you're running REBUG firmware, it's automatically going to come up with all these other options. You're going to select Update via Storage Media, and it will scan for the storage media, and you will see the 4.81.2 PS3 updat.pup. So if you hit X on that, it'll start the installation process. It's going to copy the update data to your system storage, so do not turn off your system. After the copy operation has completed, the system will automatically restart. So just allow that to finish, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that the system is checking for the update data after it's copied over, press your PS button on your controller, just in case it asks you for any other options, and then it will begin the installation process. And there we go. So it automatically starts the installation process. So now we're just going to wait for this to complete. And like I said, if you're running a CEX based custom firmware, you can freely upgrade or downgrade to any firmware you wish, which is pretty cool. So I get to downgrade to whatever I choose to finally find out if my React PSN will work or not, which I kind of need that to work because I'm trying to do a PlayStation 2 backwards compatible video and it's just not working. Okay, so once the system software has been updated or downgraded to whatever, you can hit your PSN button or your PS button on your controller and boot up your new REBUG OS. And if we come and scroll over to here and come down to the system settings and scroll down to system information, you can see I'm running 4.81, which is cool, and I do have the 4.82 multi-man version installed on my console, and just to show you that it still works, because And just to show you that it still works, it's a 482 and a 481, so your multi-man will still work as long as you have the latest version installed. And that's pretty much it. So, rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you guys later. Like I said, the links will be in the description below. And yeah, so just remember, be sure don't install your DEX over your CEX or vice versa, because you could brick your system. And other than that, I'll talk to you guys later, and enjoy.